Trooper Bird never lost sight of the suspect while topping 140 miles per hour on the busy highway. At such blistering speeds, one tiny bump could have catastrophic consequences. Highway cameras were rolling as Trooper Bird and the suspect raced into frame. They collide, sending both cars skidding toward the right shoulder. Mr. Page soars end over end, while Bird cuts left and crashes into a passing semi-truck. Thankfully, the trooper walked away with only a few minor injuries. Mr. Page, on the other hand, was in rough shape. The police tried to save his life, but his injuries were too severe. He passed away shortly after the crash. Looking back, you can see the suspect brake when Trooper Bird attempts to pit maneuver him at over 130 miles per hour. In the end, it's impossible to know if a successful pit would have ended the chase any differently.
Driver! Show your head!
CFD medic.
Hold the air. Go ahead and roll medics. This is going to be a serious crash. No movement in the vehicle.
On August 30th of 2025, police in Grove City, Ohio were called to investigate a string of retail thefts in the city. A man in a silver Nissan hatchback had just robbed a local Dick's Sporting Goods and was last seen heading toward the Walmart on Springtown Road. Around 6:45 that evening, a K-9 unit spotted the suspect, 47-year-old Christopher Reed, fleeing the Walmart and getting into the Nissan. The officer tried boxing Reed in, but he struck the side of the cruiser and managed to peel away. He raced towards I-71 North, where another officer was waiting for him on the shoulder.
153, I got it. It's going 71 North. I'm going to be in pursuit. Hold the air. Still catching up. Speeds are in excess of 100 miles an hour. Still catching up. Speeds moderate. Speeds. Traffic is moderate. My speed's 125. Currently staying in lane. Successive speed right now. Alright. 153, he just cut across. All lanes of traffic, almost crashed into a motorcycle. I'm still behind. We're getting off on green lawn. Left on green lawn. Driving in oncoming traffic. No traffic in front of him. Speed 70 miles per hour. Just ran a red light. Traffic is light.
Up ahead, an off-duty officer was minding his own business when he suddenly got pulled into the chase.
We have a crash. Have a crash.
Driver! Show your head!
CFD medic.
Hold the air. Go ahead and roll medics. This is going to be a serious crash. No movement in the vehicle. Hold. You got my lethal?
Yep.
Muzzle, please. One 53, I got 2 unresponsive in the vehicle.
Police raced to pull the unresponsive passengers out of the smoking wreck. Despite doing everything they could, Mr. Reed and his passenger passed away after crashing head-on into a stone pillar marking the entrance to Green Lawn Cemetery. Police later found a small bag of white rock substance believed to be crack cocaine, along with items stolen from retail stores around Grove City. The crash also caused roughly $60,000 worth of damage to the cemetery wall. It's always sad when someone's reckless decisions behind a wheel cost someone else their life. It's even worse when the victim isn't even old enough to drive. On December 13th of 2023, police in Montgomery County, Maryland, attempted to stop a white Nissan Maxima for what should have been a minor traffic infraction. Instead of pulling over, the 19-year-old driver decided to speed off with his young passenger in the front seat.
And they're loaded up at Flowersville. Slow stuff.
Jesus Christ.
Alright, get behind us all the way with country lights, and then he's running from country lights.
Yep, left on to Bucknell. Left on to Bucknell.
Up ahead, 2 more officers were in position to intercept the Nissan.
I just got. He just hit my car.
Now let's pick the chase up with Officer Antonio Ruiz, who arrived just in time to join the late-night chase.
What are you doing about this location? Hold on, we're on right and a left on the front.
So we're only 14 and be behind him.
Yeah, I think you know that. Left on the wrong way of University, and then we're back on the right way. And we are at University in Georgia. Right on to Georgia. We're about Northtown, Georgia at Blue Ridge. Hey, it's all get funny, my car is messing up.
You're right. Henderson. Georgia Henderson.
Negative. We have someone in trap. Start fire rescue. Have him staged.
Raise your hands, you can hear me. Step back, move.
Hey, move out! Move! Hey, officers, you're in a crossfire!
Get out of the northbound lane.
All officers get out of northbound lanes. You guys are in a crossfire. All officers get out of southbound lanes.
Get out of the southbound lane. Watch out for crossfire. Let's move out. Watch my hands. Moving up.
Hey, put your hands up! Hands up!
Hands up. Keep your hands up. I'm hands on.
Hands up, hands on. I'm hands on. Yep.
One more. There's one more.
Where's he at?
The teenage driver was identified as Antoine Randall, a young criminal with active warrants for robbery in Maryland. He was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries and promptly arrested after he recovered. Sadly, his juvenile passenger suffered severe injuries during the crash and passed away on the scene. While officers handled those in the Nissan, another checked on the people in the SUV.
Ma'am, are you okay? Down there in the car. 2 of you guys? Okay, what's hurting? Everything hurts? Okay.
Hold it down. Give it everything 2200.
Fortunately, so I'm gonna need another ambulance.
Everyone inside the white SUV walked away with non-life-threatening injuries. As for Antoine, he pleaded guilty to vehicular manslaughter and was sentenced to 8 years in prison. It was April 20th of 2019. Police in Milwaukee, Wisconsin were investigating a gray Pontiac G6 believed to be involved in a drug deal. Their hunch proved correct when the driver, 27-year-old Daquan Rockmore, stepped on the gas and sped away.
60 to 70 miles per hour. Traffic is light. He's on the wrong side of the road. He's back on the correct side. Passing vehicles. At Capitol. East on Capitol. From 5-1. Now we're east on Fond du Lac from Capitol.
Just give him one more car. Stop 6 hour operation.
We're continuing east on Fond du Lac. Passing the bridge. Notice some traffic here. We got at an intersection. Stand by, see where he goes.
Secondary. Still eastbound on Cadillac from the Sherman. He's Sherman now. He's going to report he's going to be going southbound on Sherman from Fond du Lac. Traffic is medium. Roads are clear, or roads are dry. Still southbound on Sherman, pushing Burleigh. Again, it's going to be a silver, it's a grayish. G6 coming up through right now, hitting traffic. We're through Burleigh here, so it's up on Sherman, he's hitting traffic. Just two vehicles in the PO only at Chivers. We're going to stop and see if they're okay.
Into we're still continuing as primary. Southbound on Sherman, passing Locust. Again, going to be a gray Pontiac G6. Unknown occupancy of 6.
Daquan continued down the crowded streets, running red lights and narrowly sideswiping other cars at over 80 miles per hour. Police needed to end this chase before someone got seriously hurt.
Again, gray Pontiac G6. Unknown occupancy of 6. Reason for pursuit is going to be reckless driving. Traffic light, roads are dry. Speeds are approximately 50 miles per hour. Coming up to 35. You got a red. Just turned green. Continuing to 35. Still eastbound on Lisbon. Again, gray Pontiac G6. Unknown occupancy of 10. Reason for pursuit is going to be reckless driving. Passing 30th. Still east on Lisbon. Coming up to 27.
Only one additional car. Secondary. Eastbound on Fond du Lac from Walnut. These are approximately 50 miles an hour roads are dry traffic. Answer Mr. Glenn and the sheriff, please. We're going to be on 43 South. Driver, you're going to take over.
7282 primary. 7282, we're continuing south on 43. Traffic is light to medium, roads are dry. Again, gray Pontiac G6, two-door. Unknown occupancy of 6. Reason for pursuit is going to be reckless driving. Speeds are approximately 90 miles per hour. Traffic is light at this time. We're continuing south on 43, passing the lakefront exits. Passing exit 312 from Beecher. We got off of Beecher, disregard. Got off on exit 312B.
open up district or
Going. Stand by here. South on South 5th Street. We're turning around. East on Beecher. Looks like he's trying to get back on the freeway here. We're northbound I-43. Getting on the ramp right now. Again, it's going to be a great two-door Pontiac G6. Again, it's going to be a great two-door Pontiac G6. Unknown number occupants and intent. Reason for the pursuit is going to be reckless driving. It's got a Wisconsin temp tag on the back. Q9310 Lincoln. Roads are dry. Traffic's light. Speeds are approximately 80 to 85 miles per hour.
The driver realized he'd never ditch the cops on the highway, so he took the next exit and tried shaking them in the Milwaukee suburbs.
whoever's out. I'll take over broadcast from here, get off on the north avenue. I would say we're going to be continuing eastbound and the north on Summit. Continuing east on Garfield. East on Garfield, approaching 6th Street. Speeds are going to be about 50. Light roads are clear. Coming up to MLK, clear right. So east on Garfield. Passing MLK, east on Garfield, past MLK. Little east, coming up the first, clear right. Gonna come up the Palmer, attach with District 5, clear right. North on Palmer from Garfield. Speeds are only. Continue north on Palmer, past North Avenue, clear right.
Alright, he's got to go east on Lawrence here. We're east on Lawrence from 20th. Continuing east on Lawrence from Cornell. Roads are dry, traffic is none. Going to be a great Pontiac G6 two-door. Under occupancy and temperance pursuits to be reckless driving. Speeds are approximately 80 miles per hour. Just Green Bay. On to Green Bay right now. We're south on Green Bay. South on Green Bay from Cornell. South on 13th now from Green Bay. We're passing Hauser. Clear. Still south on 13th, passing Hope. Right there. It's going to be a great Pontiac G6 two-door. Under Rockman students. Oh! Crash! 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 1301.
Now let's watch that crash again in slow motion. Daquan blew through a stop sign, causing a T-bone collision between his car and an SUV. His gray Pontiac veered onto someone's lawn and crashed through their home, rupturing a gas line along the way. Thankfully, the innocent crash victim only suffered a few minor injuries. She was on her way to the pharmacy and never saw the car coming. Everything happened in a blur, and the next thing she knew, a police officer was opening her door and asking if she was okay. Meanwhile, Daquan was pulled from the car and rushed to a nearby hospital, where he was pronounced dead. An autopsy later revealed that he had methamphetamine in his system at the time of the crash. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more just like it, be sure to click the link on screen now. With that,
from getting stabbed with a pen to getting crushed by the killdozer. By the end, officers here will face a chainsaw to a triple weapon shootout to a literal explosive. Let's start with arguably the mightiest weapon of all time.
What's going on, man? I'm Officer Peters. What's your name, my man? What is it? Weed? Weed? As in like W-E-E-D?
This is 35-year-old Reed Duran. Duran claimed to be the father of a 5-year-old girl, but as he approached her, the girl's actual parents were there, and they instinctively dialed 911.
Take a few breaths, please. I have taken more breaths than you guys are probably to as an adult dealing with this. I would venture to say I've probably been more calm than most right now. Sir, you are not being calm. All right, I'm asking you to do things that I can. I'm over here. I'm asking you this. I want all these answers, and I want you to be honest with me. Or I already told Jones I'm not happy with the fucking department right now.
The officers realized that Duran came here with a target in mind.
So what about a last name? Did you give a last name for who you were here with? Okay, just answer me. Just answer me. Stop thinking about it. Stop. So, did you give a last name?
Yeah.
What was the last name you gave?
Mathis.
Okay, so how did you come up with that name?
Research to.
Was it online?
Yeah.
Okay, so you knew that name before you got it? Okay.
Afterwards, Duran voluntarily came to the station for questioning, but as he sat down in the waiting area with a pen in front of him and an officer behind him, something had changed.
Put your hands on your back now. Stop. Put your hands on your back now. You kidding me right now?
Duran was charged and sentenced to 8 years in a mental health facility. But while Duran was institutionalized for attacking an officer with a pen, a man in Arizona wanted to achieve greatness with his katana.
Hello, I work over here at the Days Inn, and I just have customers complaining that there's a guest here that's waving around a sword and screaming.
Officers arrived to find 23-year-old Devin Lewis outside his room, still gripping his sword.
You gotta call us saying that you're screaming, waving the sword and stuff. What's that?
I swear I'm not screaming.
No, that's fine. I mean, I didn't hear you screaming when I pulled up. That's just what the call is.
Listen to me now. Listen to me, Alex. Now you listen to me, dog. Oh, yeah. What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on, dude?
I'm trying to achieve something.
Huh?
I'm trying to achieve greatness in the katana. It's just not allowed in the United States.
Well, I mean, we got people calling. I mean, I'm not telling you not to achieve that. What I'm saying is,
that's a hell of a response. Unless somebody comes at me and is willing to kill me, I'm not willing to kill them.
and that's how it should be. I agree 100%. But what we're trying to
But if
understand
they all
is,
come to kill me and if they don't accept it, they're going to kill me. Secret.
Officers understood that Lewis's calm was fragile as things were just heating up.
so what are you doing?
I'm practicing my way with the katana so I can become better at calm.
Are you not able to do that in the comfort of your room? Yeah, leave it there, dude. Don't f***ing do it. I'm telling you right now. Don't.
Moments later, the rural Metro Fire Department arrived to help Lewis, but despite their best efforts, he was declared dead on the scene. While Lewis lost his life for bringing his sword to a gunfight, a 41-year-old man nearly took the life of 2 officers with a chainsaw. On the morning of December 1st, 2024, just before 9 a.m., the police in St. Charles, Illinois, were dispatched to River Glen, a senior living facility on North 5th Avenue.
911, what's your emergency?
Hi, I'm calling to report a guy who is not right in the head. He's got a chainsaw cutting down a really big tree.
Does it look like he's part of like a landscaping crew or anything?
No. This man is disturbed.
With that information, it did not take long for the officers to arrive, but once they got there, things took a drastic turn.
Hey, drop the taser. Drop the taser. Or drop it. On the ground. Get back. Hey, drop. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Step up. Hey, drop the chainsaw.
Want a taser from it?
The man was later identified as 41-year-old Daniel Escalera. Daniel had a record stretching back nearly 25 years. One case involved him stabbing his own wife, prompting a SWAT response. However, this was the final straw.
Oh my God. Hey, drop it! Drop it! Drop it! Drop it! I got one taser point. Step it up. We'll be in the front lobby. Drop it! Drop it! Drop it!
Yes.
Step it up.
I'm not leaving here without my lady.
Where is she? Step it up!
What's my
Drop it!
I just want my wife, man. I just want
Listen, man. Take it up, one! Take it. Hey! Hey!
Where is he?
Hey, right here! He's right here! He's right here!
Come on.
Get him out.
Come here.
Guys, upstairs! Upstairs! Oh!
One officer fired 2 shots as Daniel struck him with the blade. The officer fired again, now striking him in the chest.
What's up? Move your inside. Okay. All right. All right. You good? Hey, Steve, get out here. Come on, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I got you. Go ahead.
I think I'm okay.
Hang on. Hang on.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
We're good. I got an attack in my bag. Okay. Yeah.
Now, I'll give the subject with a hand wound from the chainsaw from the stump the saw.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's my elbow. Stay there. Stay in your room. Parker, I'm sorry, I can't help.
It's okay. It's okay. You're good. You're good. You're good. Steve, you're good. It's okay. Yes. Yes.
I did.
Okay.
I shot him.
All right.
Yeah, the chainsaw, you blow it all over it up. I'm all right. I'm out.
The paramedics had arrived and Daniel was soon transported to Delnor Hospital, where he was pronounced dead on arrival. Toxicology reports showed methamphetamine, amphetamines, and olanzapine in Daniel's system. As Daniel met his demise holding a chainsaw, several officers were shot and maimed by a 29-year-old with a standard Smith & Wesson. Earlier, the Marysville police had received a call regarding 29-year-old Dustin Edward Ohm and his longtime girlfriend.
I mean, do you guys have a warrant to be on our property?
We're investigating a complaint.
By who?
Somebody called and said there's a dispute going on over here, so that's why
That means
we're
I'm trying to
investigating.
leave and she won't let me leave until she got things locked in.
That's what we're here to figure out.
Okay, I have nothing to say.
Okay. Stay out of your car.
Despite the officer's several warnings, Dustin attempted to leave the scene.
Alright, come on, let's get out of the vehicle.
No.
For what? You guys haven't, what did I do?
So you was already instructed before not to get back in the vehicle, right?
She told me I can move it out.
I said have your neighbor do
Have
it.
your neighbor.
I haven't even left my property, ma'am. I am not drunk. You can have blood test me or whatever.
Okay, we can do that. So come on
Yeah,
out
we can
so
do
we can
that.
get that
No,
done.
bring it over here. Blood test me.
We can't blood test you
Blood
here.
test here.
No.
It was later confirmed that Dustin was intoxicated at the time.
Are you guys married? Your wife and
Yes,
yours?
we're
It's your
married.
wife? Okay.
I have not left my property. I moved it up here so he could move it. I haven't even left my property.
Prior to this, officers have visited his home 10 times in 12 months, and 4 of those times have been due to problems with his neighbors. But what the officers couldn't see this time was what Dustin had tucked away in his truck.
Hey, stop the car! Put your hands up, stop the car! Get out of the vehicle now!
Well, I didn't.
This is considered a deadly So turn off the car. Do not run into the cruiser. Do not run into the cruiser. We have told you to get out of the car. Get out of the car! Yeah. We can't let you drive.
I'm not driving. He's gonna pull it over there.
Then turn off your vehicle so you're not driving.
I'm not driving. You guys have me blocked.
So turn off your vehicle.
It's not in drive.
It's literally driving right now.
Ohm had opened fire on the sergeant, and then the round shattered the driver's side window, sending glass into the sergeant's face. Dustin had fired at 3 more officers as he sped off in his truck, hitting a Marysville police cruiser with an officer still inside. Several other vehicles got clipped as he tore through the neighborhood. Officers immediately began pursuit.
I think speeds are 40. Going on to westbound. Speeds are 50. He's got a flat front right tire. 19, we're gonna bypass Northwest Parkway, continue westbound on 33.
Dustin lost control near Northwest Parkway.
Cut across the median.
Armed and staggering, Dustin stepped out of the unusable truck. Dustin was hit multiple times, but investigators say that he had also fired again, this time into his own neck.
You got shot up here in the neck, so I got some pressure on your neck.
It's self-inflicted.
Huh?
It's pretty large for me. It looks like it's self-inflicted.
Roll over the back. Did you shoot yourself? You did? Wait, where at? We don't like here. You shot yourself?
And defying odds, he survived. Dustin was charged with attempted aggravated murder, 3 counts of felonious assault, and discharging a weapon into a home. The case is still ongoing, but he could be facing upwards of 46 years. But while Dustin was arrested for shooting at officers, 3 cops had no idea that a car crash would soon turn into a bloodbath. Officers Jake Wallen, Andrew Dotis, and Tyler Hawes were responding to a call they had received regarding an incident.
We'll interview the drivers just because it's easier for the report and stuff. If you just want to do passengers, just call them out and get statements from them and their info and stuff. Perfect. Alright, so where are we sitting right now?
From behind a parked vehicle, a man opened fire with a modified .223 caliber rifle. The binary trigger on his weapon meant every twitch of his finger released 2 rounds. The ambush was brutal and immediate.
How the fuck do you fire 2 rounds? What the fuck? That doesn't make
Officer
sense.
Jake Wallen never even stood a chance. Both officers Dotis and Hawes were hit, and a civilian who tried to run was also struck in the chaos. Amidst the gunfire, Officer Zach Robinson was the only one left standing as he retaliated with 31 rounds.
Central, we got shots fired. Central, we got shots fired. Central, we got a man with an AK-47. He's shooting at us. We're at Central, shots fired, shots fired. We got 3 officers down. 3 officers down. Send everybody. Stop moving! Stop moving! Put your hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up!
down. Drop the gun! 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 Drop the gun!
The man was identified as 37-year-old Barakat, a Syrian-born asylum recipient who had been living in the U.S. since 2012. Officers later discovered that his trunk wasn't packed for a shooting, it was packed for a war, with 3 long rifles, 4 handguns, and over 1,800 rounds of ammunition. There were propane tanks, gas cans, and explosives that were enough to level half a block. But thanks to Officer Robinson, he never got that far. As Robinson managed to defend himself against an enhanced rifle, the officers in San Francisco were facing 3 different weapons in less than half an hour.
Hi, can you please send somebody over to my house right away? Arroyo Drive, South San Francisco. Our neighbor's like pointing a gun at my husband outside. Is this happening? Arroyo? Yes. Is that your neighbor's address or is that your address? It's our address. Can you please come out quick?
The suspect was 60-year-old Brian Montana. Before the officers arrived, Montana had already opened fire.
I'm kind of shaking. Now he's walking around. He's walking. Oh, he's got a rifle. He's got something in his hand. He's coming into my side of the house with a rifle. Guy's holding a rifle. He's got guns in his holster in his thing. He's got 2 guns. He's got a rifle. He's got 2 handguns in his holster. Right. He's coming to my door. How old is he? 40.
Within 3 minutes, the officers surrounded the whole area. Montana repositioned himself into a neighboring driveway as he used parked vehicles for cover.
Hello again.
You got a shield? It's in the back of my truck. I go in my truck. And I got You don't like this position, dude. We got a terrible position. Call up. I got a WMA white t-shirt holding what appeared to be a shotgun. He walked into
I gotta end the stream soon anyways and go to sleep. Past midnight.
What followed was a drawn-out standoff with 25 minutes of tactical chaos. Montana rotated through 3 firearms, a handgun, a shotgun, and an old M1 rifle.
Where you going? Back up. Come down here and grab mine.
A drone overhead captured Montana firing in multiple directions with some rounds straight towards the officers.
Priority. He's popping shots over the fence towards officers. It's a handgun, silver handgun.
By the end of it, he'd fired 62 shots, mostly into the air or at walls, but one had struck a neighbor.
434, he's taking aim at officers from the rear of the vehicle. Take cover. They're shooting at him.
Meanwhile, when Officer Jeffrey Lee had a clear shot, he took it instinctively.
I think he's been
been hit. He's laying down on the ground. He's now facing up the street, aiming the gun through the bushes towards officers.
After a few more minutes, officers moved in only to find Montana dead at the scene. When asked about the use of deadly force, this is what Police Chief Scott Campbell had to say.
If in this particular situation, or I won't use this specific situation, but if there's something similar and someone stops shooting and decides to barricade themselves, then we transition. And we could use less lethal options. But if an individual is actively trying to kill one of my police officers or a community member, then we're going to meet that challenge with a firearm because we need to isolate that threat immediately.
While Montana had an arsenal at his disposal, the real threat came from an enormous tractor that nearly crushed an officer to death.
21, that tractor is going to be on College Road. I believe it's a green John Deere. It's in the middle of the lane.
Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. Across from the DOT. Get your hands behind your back! I'm sorry. Sorry for what? You killed me. I'm sorry. Okay, well that's not the way to go about it, bro. Did you get hit? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The man was 22-year-old Ethan Robert Lane. Lane stole a tractor with a front-end bucket from the golf course and drove it straight towards the college campus. Investigators later confirmed Lane had a target, 2 people he intended to kill.
No injuries. I don't want you. I want to protect myself. Why are you acting like this? I got threatened, and I wanted to kill them. Just check to make sure everybody back here is good. My aim was that way. Make sure there's everybody back there. They threatened me first. I wanted to kill them. They had to pay. Oh, what? Just there's people in the background there. Just make sure everybody back there is okay. My life. I had it good. And now. Yeah, well. I'm dying. I'm sorry. Sorry. Look at me. Look at my car, man. I'm okay. I'm all right. I won't do anything. I swear.
Sit up.
Are you good?
You get shot?
No.
5. Stand up.
Lane was initially charged with 1 count of attempted murder. By the 10th of May, the charges had expanded to 3 counts of premeditated attempted murder, aggravated assault, burglary, grand theft auto, and criminal mischief. While the officer here managed to stop the tractor in 2 minutes, a man in Arkansas had 6 police cars chasing him as he plowed through their vehicles with his truck. Standard pursuit tactics were off the table, as pit maneuvers wouldn't work because the dump truck was too heavy. So without a second thought, the officers set the trap in motion. In the end, the trap slowed the police down more than it did the truck. But after 30 minutes of an intense chase, a trooper decided to perform a roadblock. As the troopers regrouped, they followed him to Charlie Loop Road. That's when the Arkansas State Police captain gave the order to use deadly force.
Get photo out. Yeah. Your work.
producer. They want all you to take him out.
One trooper called it in over the radio that he was going to target the engine block with a shotgun. Then another trooper moved in with an AR-15 and took out a front tire.
We're back eastbound on Carson Bridge in North Carolina. We get it. As the truck kept moving, the driver tried to ram the vehicles off the road. One of the rounds from earlier had finally done its work as the engine began to slow.
I shot his front right tire out.
You still rolling? Yeah, we're rolling about that.
The driver was named Trevor Strickland, and he was charged with attempted murder, theft by receiving, and fleeing with serious injury. The sentence was 15 years in the Arkansas Department of Corrections. While it took 37 minutes to stop Trevor's truck, the entire Colorado Sheriff's Department were simply outmatched when facing the infamous Killdozer. In 2002, the Killdozer's driver Marvin Heemeyer bought the Komatsu for $16,000, and over the next 18 months, he turned it into a fortified battering ram in order to unleash hell on his own town.
We had about traffic stop in contact for report devices, one of the parts, that's one further south, turned to halt, but not the park out there.
Within minutes, the Grand County deputies, state troopers, and even the U.S. Forest Service and National Park Rangers had converged on the scene. Over 200 rounds were fired at the dozer, but nothing penetrated the tank. For 127 minutes, Heemeyer turned the town into a battlefield. More than 13 structures were destroyed, such as the concrete plant, the town hall, the local newspaper, a bank, as well as the home of a former mayor. There were even talks of calling in the National Guard, as Governor Owens seriously considered sending in an Apache helicopter with Hellfire missiles. At 4:25 p.m., the dozer fell into the basement of Gamble's Hardware and couldn't get out. That's when Heemeyer pulled a handgun and shot himself. Investigators found that inside Marvin's armored bulldozer, there was enough food and water to last about a week. Inside, a video camera and 3 monitors were discovered. They were used to guide Marvin through his rampage. They also found his .357 caliber handgun. As Marvin met his demise, the most bizarre and destructive rampage in modern American history occurred when a veteran decided to steal a tank and unleash chaos. On May 17, 1995, around 6:30 p.m., 35-year-old Sean Nelson breached the California National Guard Armory in San Diego. Nelson, who was a former Army tank crewman, slipped in unnoticed, popped the locks on 3 tanks with a crowbar, and fired up an M60A3 Patton. By 6:45 p.m., he rolled out, crashing through the front gate and into Kearney Mesa. 23 minutes, Nelson carved a 6-mile trail of destruction by flattening cars, toppling poles, and cutting power to over 5,000 homes. The tank's weapons were cold, but the damage was surgical. He was only targeting empty vehicles and infrastructure. The chase came to an end when the tank bottomed out on a median near Sharp Memorial Hospital, where Nelson had past grievances. 4 officers boarded the tank, cut the hatch open, and ordered him out. But Nelson refused and tried to spin free, with no way to know if he was armed and no tools to breach the armor. Officer John Piner took the shot that concluded the 30-minute rampage, as well as the life of a troubled Army veteran. As Nelson was found dead inside the tank, officers were running out of minutes to stop a ticking time bomb from going off on Christmas morning.
That's so rude. That's like something out of a movie. Yeah.
More than 7 officers had arrived, and they immediately started clearing the areas as the RV's warning system counted down from 15 minutes.
Well, in the meantime, I found out that that building that it's next to is a building that houses all the hard lines for phones throughout the southeast.
Makes sense.
Right before the explosion, the 1964 song Downtown was being played through the RV. Then, at 6:30 a.m., the blast shook half the city.
What's out there? Command, I need all resources out on this call. Check in with your 10-4 ASAP.
Only 3 civilians were seriously injured. Officer Llewellyn was knocked down, and another officer suffered from hearing loss. DNA recovered from the scene matched samples belonging to Anthony Warner, an individual already of interest to the FBI. Detectives concluded that it wasn't an act of terrorism, but rather the final chapter in Warner's own self-destruction.
Click the video on screen and watch as I delve further into more cases.
Most of the panels of the car are hanging off. The driver in the car still going off. Oh my God, the car's still going. Let go. Hey, go.
These are the moments when criminals died escaping. First, a machete-wielding man threatening bystanders leads LAPD on a chase that ends horribly.
Figure 1 Olympic. There is a guy with a machete on it and with a training people stopping the traffic. We have another officer.
On July 13th, 2025, officers responded to a call about a 36-year-old Gurpreet Singh wielding a machete in the middle of South Figueroa and West Olympic. When officers arrived, they issued multiple warnings, but Gurpreet just wouldn't listen.
Right there. No. Stay in the car, Mike. Stay in the car. Stay in the car. Stand by. No, Marcus, stay. Roll up. Stand by. Stand by. Get in, bro. Get in. Go. Get in. All right, we're good. Follow him because of stand by. Follow him because of fence. Stand by. Drop it! Get in the car!
onto the shed. And then continuing towards his, Charger.
Stop!
Trunk is open.
Stop, bro, shoot! Stop, bro, fucking shoot! Get in! Hey, pursuit!
Show me in pursuit. Figueroa, south of 11. On that vehicle, it's gonna be a black Charger. Stand by for the plate. Hey, Airship, take my air, please.
Stand by, man. Stand by. He's going around. He's going around.
My side, my side, my side, my side.
Stand by. Stand by.
Just down,
Stand by. Stand by.
We're good.
Stand by. Stand by.
Right, just tried to grab another officer.
Stand by.
And,
Stand by. Stand by. Crossfire, bro. Crossfire.
Got it.
gonna be on the board.
You good?
Stand by, dude. Stand by. So we go around in circles. Stand by. Crossfire, bro.
Singh was struck multiple times by 9mm rounds while falling motionless to the ground. However, no officers or bystanders were hurt during this encounter. Next in New York, a wanted man tried peddling his way out of an interview with the police, but moments later, he was at the bottom of the Hudson River. On July 8, 2024, the NYPD were monitoring a particular street after receiving complaints of some heavy trafficking, and within minutes, they spotted 33-year-old Melquan Simpson circling the block. But when officers attempted to stop him, Simpson took off. However, his escape was soon to be short-lived.
Pull over, man. Pull over.
I told the 202, he saw there's nothing on the scene for the charges.
South and Raleigh between 1 and 2, 15, 16.
Swim towards me, dude. Yeah, why don't you guys grab a rescue disc? Yeah, grab a rescue disc, throw it down. Yo, swim towards me, bro. Swim this way, swim this way. Yo, throw a rescue disc down. Yo, throw me a rescue disc.
I got it.
He's drowning. Give me it. Yo, man, grab onto this. Grab onto this. Grab onto this. Grab onto it. Grab onto it, dude. Grab onto it. Grab onto it, dude. Oh, Christ. Grab onto it. Grab onto this, man. 589 Son of a... He's underwater now. Yo, grab onto this.
After pedaling over an embankment, Simpson plunged straight into the Hudson River. The aftermath revealed why he ran. He was a parole absconder under NYS supervision, wanted by the Department of Corrections and Community Supervision, and carrying cocaine. However, instead of facing an interview, Simpson's ill-fated bike escape ended with his own tragic demise. But a man in Anaheim waving what appeared to be a handgun from his truck window forced the officers to mag dump straight through the windshield of their cruiser.
I think he's got a 417 out the window. Dude, give us dude.
On July 21st, 2018, Anaheim officers responded to a call reporting a man behaving erratically outside his parents' home. The suspect, 50-year-old Eliath Peñazola Nava, was believed to be armed with a knife and a gun. When officers approached him, Nava drove off in his truck.
Stop! Hey, stop!
Stop the car, dude. I got it. 1 out of 22, southbound west, LU. Give us some distance, dude. Give us some distance.
He's got a
417 out the window. Dude, give us some. Dude. Northbound alley, 998 already. Reloading. Start firing. Rifle, hold on. Alright. Yeah, I know. Alright, hold on. He's pointing the gun backwards at us, and then at himself. Both officers 998 so far, code 4. We are eastbound border.
Hold on.
Citron.
Too much traffic here, buddy. Don't take a shot.
Okay.
People in front of us.
Subject is hit. We know he's bleeding.
Alright, you think, hold on your window. You think you can jump him if I come to the side? Or you don't want to do that? If you're not comfortable, I get it.
Get down!
A total of 76 rounds were discharged, and Nava was struck in the head and in his neck. He was transported to a hospital but did not survive, and the weapon recovered from his truck was a CO2 air pistol designed to look like a real firearm. A few months later, one officer was terminated and the other one disciplined, while the city decided to settle with Nava's family for $2.9 million. Meanwhile, in Florida, a routine call spiraled into a chase with blue lights flashing from the wrong car, and by the end, 3 innocent people were dead, all because of one woman trying to escape.
Stop!
On February 1st, 2024, deputies in Silver Springs, Florida were called after 33-year-old Kendra Boone, who was freshly out of prison, got spotted trying to break into cars. When Deputy Christopher Witt arrived, Kendra slipped into his patrol SUV through the open passenger window.
Stop!
Okay, so fast, she just got in my car, so eastbound on Highway 40 past the substation. Station, 1033.
Stay away from the car! Stay away from the car! Back up! We got another vehicle over here. You guys okay?
The passengers of the pickup truck, Rick Middleton and his wife Diane, were pronounced dead on scene, along with Kendra herself. Rick's brother Russ was critically injured, and he died 2 weeks later at the hospital. What's even more tragic is when an accidental shot to a 17-year-old's groin ended his life before anyone else pulled a trigger.
All right, just hang up while we're here, all right? Put your... Just hang up while we're here, all right?
At the hospital. What's even more tragic is when an accidental shot to a 17-year-old's groin ended his life before anyone else pulled a trigger.
All right, just hang up while we're here, all right? Put your...
I heard a gunshot.
Shots fired, shots fired.
In East Hartford, a 17-year-old male became a suspect in a larceny after leaving a diner with 3 others without paying a $115 bill. Police stopped the group's Uber near Main and Orchard Streets, but things quickly went south.
He said only cash. I sat with you with cash. He was saying no. They was paying cash out. I already paid him. I already gave him 50. Did you call him?
Yeah, I just talked to him. He said nobody gave him that.
He said nobody gave me no. Please go to the cameras.
I'm gonna go back and talk to him in a second. I can't be a people. Where did you get it? You said you gave him cash.
I gave him $50 already. The bill was $140. I already gave him my money.
Okay, the bill is $140, not $50, so they have to give him $19 more.
I think you're over this. You're gonna square up with this guy. You're just gonna pay him and just gonna call it a day. We deal with this a lot over there, but honestly,
Just throw your jacket on.
it's getting old. I don't want to go back to my sisters. Huh? If you call my mom real quick. I'm just asking, like, can you call my mom?
Let me just pat you down real quick.
No, I should wait. Call my mom real quick, sir. I already had a bad police contact. I'm just scared to call my mom. Well, you didn't steal from the I didn't steal, sir. I want to call my mom real quick.
I gotta pat you down real quick.
I'm just waiting for my mom. Give me for my mom.
I gotta pat you down here for my own safety right now. I don't know if you got weapons on you.
I don't got no weapons.
I have to check for myself. I'm not gonna search you. I just gotta pat you down just to make sure you're safe.
Give me my mom. Please, sir.
Your mom has nothing to do with my safety right now. You know what I mean? So I gotta pat you down real quick. Put your bag down. Give me your take your jacket off. Up against the car. Spread your feet for me, alright? Keep your hands behind your back. Alright. You keep doing this thing where you keep digging in your pockets. You know what I mean? So I don't know if you have anything in your pockets, in your waistband. Alright, no, don't worry. I'm gonna take care of your pockets. Alright? Just hang out for me right here, alright? Put your
Go! 25 foot pursuit. Northbound, man. Left on Orchard. I heard a gunshot. Shots fired, shots fired.
While approaching the sound of the gunfire, the officer was met with an unlikely scene.
Move! Don't move! Don't move! There's a shot fired. I think he shot himself in his leg.
While running away, the 17-year-old accidentally discharged his weapon. The emergency responders rushed him to a hospital, but he did not survive surgery. Now, sometimes the real danger isn't the suspect you're after. It's the random person who thinks they can insert themselves into a tense standoff. This man did exactly that, and it turned a controlled arrest into a deadly shooting.
Put your hands up and get on the ground! Put your hands up and get on the ground!
On July 26, 2023, a felony arrest in San Francisco's Ingleside district turned fatal when 41-year-old Ryan Bluford inserted himself into a situation that had nothing to do with him. Officers were detaining a wanted suspect near Catalina Street and Fairfax Avenue when Bluford stepped in, demanding the man be released.
Come on now, cut him, big brat.
Y'all out of my neighborhood. Ain't got no warrant. Ain't no police. Ain't no police. Ain't no police. I said something. Royal, now tell me something.
You need a backup.
I need to do what? I need to do what? I'm coming right now. I'm coming right now. I'm coming right now. I'm coming right now. I'm coming right now.
This guy, get your hands up! Get your hands up! Get your hands up! Hands up now, shoot! Hands up, bro, shoot! Hands up, bro, shoot! Charlie 11 Adam wanted gunpoint, not responding to command. Get your hands up, bro, shoot! Hands up, bro, shoot! Get your hands up, bro, shoot you in the head! Hands up, bro, shoot you in the head! Hands up! Get your hands up! Drop your hands up, bro! Shoot you in the head! Get out! Get down! Get down! Get down! Get down! Put your hands up and get on the ground! Put your hands up and get on the ground!
Despite immediate aid, Bluford died at the hospital. However, this next chase along Highway 50 became a fight for control. A man stole a patrol SUV, ignored every stop attempt, and sped toward disaster. But what started as an attempt to escape ended up in fire, wreckage, and death.
He's in it. Good sticks. We got him too.
On June 20th, 2023, a high-speed chase in Otero County turned deadly when 28-year-old Anthony Sanchez refused to stop for law enforcement. Reports indicated he had already caused multiple crashes and attempted head-on collisions with himself and other vehicles.
TBI successful. Get your hands up! Hands up! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! You got him? Hands up the car! Hands up! Got me? Out of the vehicle! Out of the vehicle! Out of the vehicle! What's going on? I got you. Move. Get out on the ground. Hands on the ground. Hands on the back. What's going on? Get on the ground. Okay, I got it. Sit. Put your feet in.
With Sanchez now detained in the cruiser, officers went to assess the damage, despite no one on scene keeping an eye on him.
I copy serial number, returning servo,
You just stole a patrol car? Mark's Charger is the one that was stolen. I'm in the gray unmarked. Mark's Charger. He's driving down the middle of the lane. Get stop sticks out. As many sets as you can get.
Coming at you, Jay. First car.
Eastbound in the westbound lane. Eastbound in the westbound lane. 393. Coming up on stop sticks. He missed him. Continuing eastbound.
Switch, Candy. I don't have to.
Where's the keys?
Go ahead.
You got the keys in it?
I don't have to.
Good sticks. We got it. You got the keys in it? Good sticks. We got them too.
and he was rushed to a local hospital, but later succumbed to his injuries. Thankfully, the semi-truck driver was unharmed. Next, a shooting at a motel triggered a chase that spanned 5 California cities. The chase ended with a standoff, multiple gunshots, and a man down in the street.
Eastbound Memory from Taser.
There's a pit on the Memory Drive over the riverbed. The car isn't quite at the Northwest yet.
On April 16th, 2025, Anaheim police pursued 51-year-old Danny Lee Coelho after receiving a disturbing 911 call.
911 emergency.
I'm at the Kuna Motel right now. Bookers that Bookers and Kristen, so we just got shot in the parking lot.
Do you know how many? Is the shooter still there?
People are shot. Yeah, the shooter's still here. Yes. In the parking lot, I say we hurry up.
Is the person down?
Yeah, no, he's standing up. He's holding his stomach.
Okay.
Who shot you?
I don't know who shot me.
Okay, sit down. Where'd they go?
They're running.
What kind of car did you get in? Did he leave?
I don't know.
Officers traced the suspect to a white Chevrolet Silverado, and a high-speed chase began, spanning nearly 50 minutes across Anaheim, Buena Park, Fullerton, and Santa Ana.
Exiting State College from the 91.
Alright, he tried to spike up, but it didn't work, and now it's northbound State College from the freeway. Back on the correct side of the road, southbound State College to Romney, 35 miles per hour.
Right side of the road, southbound State College to Romney.
Police car tried to pit, but that didn't work. Or southbound State College from to La Palma. 26 what can we block me?
If you're someone requesting a unit to log me.
They tried to push him into the side of the street. That didn't work. We're southbound State College through Lincoln. Just get him off.
Sorry, just came off the vehicle. Eastbound Memory from Taser.
There's a pit on the Memory Drive over the riverbed. The car isn't quite at the Northwest yet. There's a pit on the Memory Drive over the riverbed. The car isn't quite at the Northwest yet.
Hit on the vehicle in the area of Taser.
They have the back end of the pickup truck stopped, so they're 960 X-ray kind of, but the guy's on the gas trying to get with him.
Officers ordered Danny to exit, but he refused, leaning out of the window with an unknown object. 8 officers fired multiple rounds, and Danny was pronounced dead at the scene. A handgun matching the motel shooting was recovered, but his passenger was unharmed.
Click the video.
This is when a 4-year-old almost shot 3 officers.
Oh! Drop the gun!
Kids are in the car. Kids are in the car.
And this is when authorities took a 100-year-old woman into custody for failing to remember transactions she could no longer keep track of.
We don't want to here.
By the end, officers will detain a 4-year-old, a 54-year-old, all the way up to a 100-year-old woman, beginning with a 1-year-old getting pulled over for driving under the influence of apple juice. But pretty soon things will get intense when a 4-year-old decides to intervene in his dad's arrest. Around 1:30 p.m., unified police officers responded to a McDonald's in Utah after reports that a man had drawn his weapon in the drive-thru following an incorrect order. The suspect, 27-year-old Sadat Johnson, had 2 children in the car, ages 4 and 3. Employees asked him to pull forward while the police arrived on scene.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Let me see your hands. Your right hand. Open the door. Open the door. Open your door. Come on out. Come on out. Hold on. Hold on. Step out. Step out. Get out of the door. Get out. Get your arm out. Get your arm out. Get your arm out now. No. Drop the gun. Drop. Kids are in the car. Kids are in the car. Pull out the gun and hold it. Kids are in the car. Kids are in the car. Pull out the gun and hold it. Gun and hold it.
You alright, kid? It's alright. Come on. It's okay. It's okay.
Luckily, the bullet struck the McDonald's building instead of the officers. The 4-year-old child later told police that he fired the weapon because he wanted his daddy back and said that his dad told him the police officer cannot open the door.
Our freaking heads were all right there. I mean, had it been lower,
Both children were safely removed from the car after the shooting, and Johnson faced multiple charges. However, in June, he pleaded guilty and received a 120-day jail sentence along with probation. But things escalated quickly when a 12-year-old kid led police on a chase that ended in the most violent way possible.
He just hecked on collision right here at the 25 exit.
Are you okay? Is everybody else with you? 2 kids, my wife, and my mother-in-law. Put them down! Down!
Just after noon on September 12, 2021, deputies in Doña Ana County responded to multiple 911 calls, all because a Chevrolet SUV was running cars off the road in Los Alturas. But behind the wheel was a driver who could barely see over the steering wheel. When a deputy caught up to the car, the driver headed northbound, sparking a high-speed chase through the neighborhoods before merging onto the highway.
Right now. Jeff, what I see you were. Looks like he's getting off.
He's gonna go east on 70. October, northbound Southwest.
Pull over, kid, pull over.
Then I'm running. 4 subjects bailing, still driver inside the vehicle.
As the passengers got off the vehicle, the driver here continued leading the officer on a chase that would soon put the lives of 5 citizens at risk.
So he's going the wrong way on the Del Rey exit behind the movie theater. And I said, you're still going the wrong way. Come on, see the. He just hecked on collision right here at the 25 exit behind Sam's.
Okay. Lay that down. Lay down. I don't give a. I don't give a. Are you okay? Is everybody else with you? 2 kids, my wife, and my mother-in-law. Lay down. Lay down.
my knees, I'm not gonna do anything, sir, I swear. My knees are hurting, sir, my knees.
Yeah.
My knees, I'm sorry, sir, my knees.
Push your ears? Yeah, I'm gonna see. Let me check real quick. Cash inside. Plug in 6. Sit down. Sit down. We'll talk right now.
Can you take my
The vehicle that was struck by the 12-year-old contained 2 children under the age of 5.
Ma'am, are you okay? You okay, ma'am? Do you have pain anywhere? Ma'am, where are you hurting at?
No, I'm okay.
You okay?
Yes.
You okay, son? You okay, son? Yeah? Ma'am, do you have pain in your stomach or your chest? Chest? How about your hands? No. Your wrist, is it okay? Your right wrist, is it okay? You need oxygen? Having trouble breathing? Spanish only?
The driver of the vehicle that the kid crashed into is New Mexico State Representative Zach Cook.
3 of them were wearing blue hoodies. 1 male. All males. They all had a maroon hoodie, all like chains.
Maroon and blue.
Yeah.
The kid, yeah. He was going the wrong way, so we're trying to stop him before this happened.
He's a kid. He's 12 years old.
Yeah.
How old are you doing?
I was forced to do this. My knees are hurting.
We'll get you checked in the ambulance, all right? You hit your knees in the crash?
Oh, you did.
What's up? What's up?
It wasn't my fault, sir.
Sit down, man. You just almost...
What you just did to this family?
It wasn't my fault.
Who's driving? You were.
I know, but I was forced. You don't understand, sir.
All right, relax. Let me turn the air on for you. You all right, buddies? What's that? You all right? You all right, Dad? Let me get you.
So what do we have here?
A lot of, again, an aggravated fleeing. Yeah. A lot, man. He ran people off the road, opposite lane of travel. Obviously, the wrong lanes. What's up? What is it?
Just leave my son up.
Okay. Get up.
They got one, and they got one.
Are we going to juvie, sir?
What do you think?
As the officer recovered 9mm ammunition and casings, a handgun was also found in the car, though the boy suggested that one of his fleeing passengers might still be armed.
The suspect is saying that possible one of the males does have a 1080.
Someone has a gun. I don't know which one.
For PD advised that they seen all 3 of them ducked down and it failed.
He said that they have a gun. Could it have been a shootout? Yeah, it should have. It could have. Easily.
The passengers, earlier seen getting out of the car, were later spotted at a pizza place. That's when deputies moved in and then found a handgun, as well as the fact that they were all between 12 and 15 years old. But once they were all arrested, the officers then put all their attention to the victims at the crash site.
You've been chasing him for a very long time. Really? What's the deal? What's he doing in a stolen car? Oh my God! I'm scared. Did he get hurt? Yeah, his knees are hurt. He stole that car. Yeah. But he had 4 others with him. They ran to the hotel and they had a gun. So I was trying to get to him, man. I was trying to get to him before he got to you guys. I was like, and I saw it. So I'm sorry about this.
I can't believe that kid is like this. Dude, how the hell did you see
Dude, it was all over Facebook. He's driving all over us, huh?
Like, where the hell is he going? He didn't even go. Like, where is he going? All the doors open. I was like, yeah, with my one, bro. He almost hit that one of the kids, bro. Man, little shit, man. Damn. You got your parents' number? You know it by heart?
No,
Okay, we'll figure it out. You got a phone in the car?
I don't know.
The officer then checked in with his sergeant due to the involvement of minors in the incident.
They called Daddy. It's a Daddy. I hit the side of the car because I blocked him in from jumping out.
That's fine.
I just want to make sure it's all right because he went the wrong way, and I went after him.
You have to use deadly force.
But the crazy part is the driver's 12 years old, and the vehicle stolen out of LCP a couple days ago. Just giving you a heads up of the shit show that's gonna roll down. Crazy part is the driver's 12 years old from jumping out.
That's fine.
I just want to make sure it's all right because he went the wrong way, and I went after him.
You have to use deadly force.
But the crazy part is the driver's 12 years old, and the vehicle stolen out of LCP a couple days ago. Just giving you a heads up
of the shit show that's gonna roll down.
And just remember when you do the boom team, use the deadly force because he was he trying to leave or was he just trying to get out?
He was just trying to do whatever he could to get away from me.
EMS arrived on scene to evaluate all parties. The officer, however, remained on duty and still needed to formally document and justify his actions.
So you're kind of looking for what, medical clearance?
Yeah, I guess he says his knee's hurting. He was involved in the crash. He hopped out of the window when I put my gun in. What happened, dude?
That's not to make them almost dead, so that's going to justify your act.
Can you go talk to her?
The kid faced charges for an outstanding conspiracy from law enforcement and receiving a stolen vehicle. The other minors were treated as co-conspirators to his crimes. Under New Mexico juvenile law, they were all likely subject to supervised probation and court-ordered counseling. While it's shocking to see a 12-year-old facing such serious charges, a 20-year-old went through the most traumatic experience of her life, all due to her own bad decisions.
You don't have your back lights on.
They don't turn on, they're automatic.
Can you go ahead and put the car in park?
This is a rental car.
Get out of the car!
On May 23, 2022, just past 11, an Illinois officer pulled over a vehicle for a taillight violation. Behind the wheel was 20-year-old Jada Davis, and pretty soon